Surprise, 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 baby. You got the Four Corner Boys in the house on the Man Cave Sports Podcast. It's about to get crazy. Drop that beat.
Draw Nikki so this shit not.
What up, everybody? Y'all know what it is, what time it is. It's another episode of the Man Cave Sports Podcast, and I got my brother here from in the Four Corners of Wrestling Podcast. Four is at Four
Foes up, quads down, baby.
There we go. Yeah, I fucked that up though. But
I gotta help you out, man. I gotta help you out.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Got my brother here, Soulman, here from the In the Four Corners of Wrestling Podcast, and we gotta guest appearance that's gonna be in and out. We'll let y'all know who that is. You'll probably hear his voice every now and then. The man, the myth, the legend. And G Money is out this week. He got some issues with his throat. Pause. He what I'm saying. He got some shit going on. We don't quite know. You know what I'm saying. But
baby.
Throat goat no.
It ain't nothing that say about 4 or 5 hot toddies ain't gonna fix. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what G do on his off days. What G do on his off days.
No, y'all being nasty going left with. I'm keeping it as a family show.
I'm just saying, man. I don't know if the full toddy can help him with that joint with the hot toddies. I don't know if that joint can help him, but I hope all is well with my brother G Money in the place to be. So
right. Well,
shout out G, man.
Yeah, but brother.
Once again, this is the end in the Four Corners. This is the Man Cave Sports
Take
Podcast.
It over, baby. Hey, we take it over.
You can find us on Apple Podcasts. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on YouTube. You can hit us up on the Man Cave Sports page on Facebook, our Facebook group, Sports Facebook group. Damn, I'm stumbling all over the words tonight. And Marshall, tell them where they can find you at, bro.
Hey, they can find me at Soul Simmons on Instagram, Mr. Soul on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? As my man Jay said, in the Four Corners, 4 quads up, foes up, quads down. Come and get your wrestling news. Talk about wrestling or like I say, Ted Turner. Ted Turner from TBS Atlanta. Everybody in Atlanta know Ted Turner. He say wrestling. You know what I mean? Yeah, he bought WCW back in the day. We talk about WCW every now and then, but we talk about everything wrestling. You know what I mean? And we have fun with it, man. I mean,
most definitely. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Check us on IG at 613 613 Faye DMV, Facebook 613 Faye Productions, Twitter 613 Faye. Y'all make sure y'all, like I said, check us out on YouTube 613 Faye Productions as well. Hit that like, subscribe, drop a comment, not for just our show, but for the In the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast as well. You can find both shows right there and all our future podcast endeavors coming soon. So let's go get into it. My brother, I see you got the Washington jacket on.
Yeah, man. And I said, coming to the sports podcast tonight. I had to drop some elbows. On the wrestling podcast. I was like, let's chill. So y'all be coming to the wrestling show. We've seen athletes at the wrestling show. Lamar was at AEW.
Lamar was at AEW, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and they always come to WWE. So I say, what? Let me go ahead and represent. Go bring some wrestling to the sports podcast. I ain't bring no WWE belt or no 613 belt with me or anything like that to give to y'all.
Shut up. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Merch coming soon, y'all. Merch coming soon.
Yeah, speaking of belts, you might not be getting that fantasy football belt neither. So
hey, look, I'm mad G not here because I was looking forward to the G fantasy football tips because I need some, bro.
Hey man, I can't even lie. G beat me last week too. So, son of a bitch.
Hey, you know what though? I'm proud that what's our girl name? Shantae. What's Shantae name on the fantasy? I gotta look it up.
And Buns.
Punts and Buns. Hey, she finally gave our our old guy Willie, his first loss. So shout out to Shantae.
Yeah,
Because I
most
should have took him
definitely.
out, dog. I had a chance to beat Willie, and
You, I
dog, I
should have beat him
forgot
the
to change
first
my
week.
lineup that week. I was so busy with
Damn.
work, I forgot to change my lineup. And what make it so bad, I went in his inbox and was talking shit, bro. Because I knew I was gonna whoop that. I was like, oh, dog, I was licking my chops, like, oh, I'm about to fuck him up. Like, oh, I sent him a message before I should have did the lineup and then
Hey,
sent the message. But
you
hey,
live and
that's just a lesson learned. You know what I'm
you
saying?
live and you
Lesson learned.
learn, man. You live and
Yeah.
you learn. Well,
Right.
if y'all need fantasy football tips, like my brother Marshall right here, y'all be sure to follow G Money on social media platforms as well. Catch him on Twitter on G Money Man Cave, and follow him on there, and you can hit him up on a few other social media platforms. But again, since you got the Washington jacket on, you want to talk about your boy Dan Snyder because your team might be up for sale,
Yeah,
and
yeah, it might be. It might be.
they talking about possible Jeff Bezos,
And
Jay
ho,
Z,
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Robert Griffin trying to buy some portions into it as
I,
well.
I thought that was funny. I ain't
I
gonna
just
lie.
I
I
was
thought that was
gonna
funny.
ask you what was your
Was he
thoughts
for
on
real? Was he for
who
real? Is the question. Because
who's that?
RG,
He got
Robert Griffin,
400 mil already.
huh?
Yeah,
He got
he's serious.
400 mil right now.
Okay. Because I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes he be trolling. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
he's
But
serious. I think he's serious.
okay,
Yeah, he said he's
okay,
serious.
Yeah, he
okay.
definitely
If
serious, man.
RG3 gets to own that team, oh my God.
Hey,
That's why I had to ask that. Like, is that for real? Like,
yeah, he's serious. He's serious,
okay.
man. If he gets the own, you talk about Patty, you talk about like revenge serve cold. Hey, if RG3 get that,
We're going back
that's
to
gonna be.
DC.
You think so?
We're going back to DC. I think whoever buys it, I hope. I ain't gonna say I think. I just hope whoever buys it wants to take the team back to DC. The team belongs in DC. You know, if they move to Virginia, I'm not going to no games. If they move to Virginia, bro. Like, it's too
Yeah.
far to drive, dog. Like, I can go to FedEx. You know what I'm saying? I can make that little drive up the Beltway right now. But
Well,
if they
that's
move
part
up,
of the reason. That's part of the reason they said that Daniel Snyder is selling the team is because one, the stadium deal kind of fell through in Virginia, and his name and reputation is taking a hit, taking a slander, so or it's taking a back seat. So that deal fell through. Then y'all ticket sales last year was apparently out of 32 teams, y'all ranked 31st. So the business was bad, and I think
bro.
really that's why they're trying to get him out.
Yeah, yeah. Tickets was
So
bad. Then you go to the game and got on the field.
yeah,
Like,
I got to the
like that let you know
hey.
something. Not no disrespect. I just saying like
No,
tickets is cheap as fuck,
and
dog.
it wasn't just me. Like the last time when I told y'all or told the story on here about my one of my experiences going to the Titans and Commanders game before, I was like the only like Titans fan. Like this particular time, I think half the stadium was like Titans fans, and they had to sell the team signs then, and as the chants keep coming, you see security telling fans not to chant it, put the signs down. They recently booed Tanya Snyder as she was on the jumbotron. So it's time for Dan to go ahead and sell the team, bro. It's time for him to go ahead and do that. And I think Dan realized too, man, he can sell the team. They say Forbes said the team is estimated at 5.6 billion, but they might sell it. He might can get like 7 billion for it.
Mm.
So
Well, as a fan,
talk
that's
to me as a
been
fan.
there and been to the stadium. You've been to the stadium.
Yeah, I've been.
It's
I've
not
been.
the best stadium.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? People got what feces poured on them. You know what I mean? Like they got to do major repairs. That's one
Yeah.
problem. The other problem is they got to win.
Hey.
You know, I went to a few games. I've been to a few games, and I can say I've been to more losing games than winning games. And I was
Well.
actually at one game where we played the Giants. A bunch of us ready. I had good seats right about the end zone. bunch of us Skins fans, Washington fans, and it was just one Giants fan, and Giants was winning, and he was talking cash money shit, bro. And me and my brother was just looking at each other like, nah, we want to go punch his ass in the mouth. Like, but we can't do, you know what I'm saying? Can't got sit there and take that shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. So it's like, as that when this was like years ago.
Right.
And so they haven't won since then. We have those sparks of wins here and there. You know what I mean? But the team has to win, man. Like if the team wins, then I think more fans will show up. You know what I mean? Like fans are tired of showing up.
Winning cures everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When you lose, hey, nobody trying to be there for that. Trying to leave a third quarter to beat the traffic. Let everybody know that 495 traffic ain't nothing to play with.
Nah, it's not. Shit, that Central Avenue traffic ain't nothing to play with. But I'm like you. If they win, or if you put a better product out on the field, you get, you know what I'm saying, you get wins. Or even if you're building towards something, like we've seen teams build, and then, you know, it pop off. But it just seems like it hasn't been the case for y'all, you know what I'm saying? So fans are tired. And them prices, like you said, if you've been to FedEx Field, them prices ain't cheap. Them prices is high. Like a beer, I think like an average size beer is like $17. You know what I'm saying? The food is expensive. The parking is expensive. Like I was trying to park. They was trying to charge me like $80 to $100 just to park. So it's like,
I see, I park up the street, just walk on down, bro.
Yeah, but I had to, you know, my youngest child, he, you know.
Yeah,
so I wasn't trying to be...
That's what they get you at, you know what I'm saying? Because we're adults now, and we got families, so they're like, yeah, they're gonna pay that. You know what I'm saying? We were still back in the day, ambassadors and stuff, man. We would have parked up just by the Shell or took the subway.
So thankfully, one of my good friends looked out for me. I ain't had to pay for parking at all. You know what I'm saying? It was far enough from it was a decent walk, but it wasn't like a super long walk. But that shit is expensive going in the FedEx Field, and to go in there and watch them motherfuckers lose. Like
lose, come on now.
Nah.
And see, and you say somebody gave those to you, which means that was probably a Washington fan that was like, man, I don't want to go watch them take this L. And what happened? Did y'all win?
So I got
y'all won that game.
Yeah, we won. It was a close game. It was a close game. We got the interception at the goal line. And to be honest with you, ever since that game, y'all been on the 3-game or 2-3 game win streak. But
Heineke. The last time I was here, I said Wentz is not answer. I was like, give him a chance. Wentz is this. Wentz is that. I said, dog, we done seen Wentz in Philly. I done seen what I didn't even need to see when he left Philly. I seen what I need to see.
Hey, I feel you.
And here we are.
A spade is a spade, huh?
Yeah, man. Hey, look, listen. They call our guy the Oracle. You know what I'm saying? In the Four Corners, they call me the seer, man. Because I just see shit sometimes, bro. You know?
All right. So do you see y'all getting a W this week? Y'all got the Minnesota Vikings.
Now, that's a good question. Because we're talking about Kirk Cousins. And I like Kirk Cousins. I didn't like that they got rid of Kirk Cousins. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you like that. You know, I still like that slogan. I still miss that joke. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he's going to hit it one time. So I don't know. My man's is a Vikings fan, so if he's watching this, I know he's cracking up right now. You know what I'm saying? So Jay, go to hell. But
you like that?
You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting. I hope we pull this off. I think Heineke. I like Heineke. He looked like his arm got a little bit stronger from the last time we seen him, because the last time I seen him, his arm strength was trash.
Trash.
Yeah, but I think it'll be a good game. I think we'll pull it off. I'm not going to say we're going to lose that. You can't give me to say, yeah, we're going to pull it off. We're going to spoil Kirk Cousins' homecoming.
Would you bet it?
No, I don't bet.
Okay.
No.
Nah, I mean,
now you trying to bet some food? I bet food. You dig what I'm saying? Like I don't bet no cat. I bet my man's no bull. And it's just funny. Like I got a lot of homeboys named Jay, but I bet my man Jay.
Popular.
Hey man. I think all your parents was at the same place, and you know, so like we're gonna name my kids Jay. They're like, yeah, we made a pact.
Okay.
But I made a bet with him, and this was the year the Vikings were supposed to win not the Vikings, the Giants was supposed to win the Super Bowl, and they lost it. And I ain't bet since. Yeah, I'm not going to disclose the amount, I'm just gonna
Woo.
say.
You throwing out big money.
I did bet again. I'm like, nah, I never about that. So, and it's ironic because when I do bet on the Skins, they lose, and then when I don't, they win. So
that's kind of how I feel about Tennessee. So if you've noticed, I really don't. And the one time I bet on Tennessee was the opening game, fucking with G, and they lost.
the push-ups. That's what you had to pay out with the push-ups. I
Yeah,
remember that.
I don't. If I don't know, I don't know. I lost a few bets with G, but I definitely know that first week of the NFL season, G was like, "Yeah, man, you gotta pick a team. We gotta bet, because we were one of the late games, and I picked Tennessee to win, and we fucking lost. So I'm like you. I try not to bet on my team because I feel like every time I do pick them to win, they fuck around and lose. So I try to stay away from betting on Tennessee. But we got Kansas City this week, so
How you feel about that one? How you feel about that one? See, you're gonna be watching it like I'm watching.
So, and we on Sunday night too, which makes
We're all
me
gonna be
cringe
watching
even more. So
everybody's gonna be watching y'all.
exactly. So for me, in the past, Tennessee normally wins these kind of games, right? We normally win these games where nobody expects us to win. Kansas City is favored to beat us by 12 or more. Like that's the spread, 12 and a half. So me personally, as a realistic Tennessee fan, I wouldn't be surprised if we lost. Like I would be. I don't think we're gonna win this week. I don't. I would be more surprised if we won. Just the amount of talent that we have, like at receivers. I mean, the last time we played Patrick Mahomes, we beat his ass, and he came out and was like, "Yo, like."
Look, it's like I'm about to take this jacket off. That boy hot, boy. That boy hot. He on fire. Hey, listen. I don't mean to cut you off, but you're about to experience, right? What it's like to be a Washington fan. Because when we watch the games, right? Right there. When we watch our games, bro, like we gotta have antacid pills. We gotta have ginger ale. We gotta have a fan. Dog, it is so stressful.
It's the same on our side. It's literally the same on our side. I promise you, bro.
So yeah, expect that this week going up against Patrick Mahomes. That boy, the truth right there, man.
Yeah, and we literally beat Kansas City last year. Like when I say we beat their ass, like we beat their ass last year. And Patrick Mahomes looked real bad. They I think they kind of went into like a 2-game losing streak. Like we beat them bad. So I think this year it's like they know what to expect. They know what to expect from our defense. We lost A.J. Brown, so we don't got no playmakers outside. Ryan Tannehill's banged up. Malik Willis, if he starts, I mean, Derrick Henry got the ball 32, 35 times last week. I just, it's hard for me to see us winning that game in Kansas City at that. So that's going to be a tough one for us. But,
I got to deal with Andy and Patrick. Patrick and Andy.
So, and Travis Kelce. So, I won't be surprised. And we won 5 games straight. So, we lose this week. I wouldn't even be mad.
Okay. What's y'all rank? I ain't been paying attention to y'all standings. Where y'all rank right now?
We 5-2.
Oh, y'all doing great.
Yeah, we
I
are.
wish our record was that.
We all right, man. we beat mediocre teams, and all of our wins have been like by like one possession. So when you say that y'all are stressed, we're stressed too. So when I was at the game watching Tennessee against the Commanders, bro, like I literally almost had to turn away because I was like, man, y'all were on the 1 yard line and he got the interception. Like it was stressful. I'm telling you, it's stressful as a Tennessee fan too, bro. Don't it's terribly stressful.
Bro, I had to watch the game on my laptop sometimes. Like just so I can just close it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be one of them dummies that's throwing something on my TV, and I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just easier to close the laptop than to change the channel. I'll just put on the PlayStation. And if I'm already playing the PlayStation, just makes it easier. But
easier to transition into the game.
There you go. So but shout out to Scary Terry this past week for him and Heineke for coming through for that win for us. Oh, that was immaculate. That was immaculate. Like,
that was
and I'm
real
glad
good,
that he
man.
was smart. He was smart because he waited until he got, hopefully the play was over. He waited until the play was over. Did his helmet come off or did he take it off? Either way, the play was over. He didn't get a flag. Unlike, what's my man name?
DJ Moore from Carolina. I was going to ask you about that. Did you watch any of the games?
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, you dummy.
So if y'all don't know what Marshall's talking about, he's talking about the Falcons and the Panthers game last week. DJ Moore scored the game-tying touchdown. And after he scored, he was out of the end zone. He took his helmet off. He jumped to the crowd, came back. They threw a flag for him taking his helmet off in the field of play. Carolina comes back, missed the extra point. The game goes into overtime. Carolina misses another field goal to win it, and then Atlanta comes back, kicks the field goal, and wins it. So,
but you know what's crazy though? They came back. They came and talked to a ref, right? I can't remember who it was, but they came and talked to a ref, and the ref was like, the flag wasn't actually on him. It was on the other players on the field because multiple players had took their helmet off. They just so happened to call his number. He was the one that got blamed for it, though. Then that's crazy right there. You know what I mean? It's like, in either case, you know what I'm saying? When you score that touchdown, kids, when you're on the football field, even NFL players, y'all might be scrolling and watching this show. Leave your helmet on. Go on the sideline and celebrate. Leave your helmet on and celebrate. We love the celebration dances. Look, we know that's your shit. We know that. But look, the kickers got one job. The kickers are already sketchy as hell already, right? Man. And you add 15 yards to that jump?
That shit was a 48-yard extra point.
Extra point, bruh. He should have. If he would have made it, he should have got 3 points for that shit.
Man, 48 yards. I looked at. I said, "Damn, 48. That's a long ass. That's almost a 50-yard extra point, bro."
Bro, I put in the chat. I mean, you may remember. As soon as that happened, I put in the chat. I said, if they lose this game, he's going to be kicking himself in the ass. And where is he at the end of the game? After overtime was over, on the sideline, crying. He ain't wait till he got to the car. His ass was crying right on the sidelines. Yep, you're going to get a blanket party tonight, brother.
I can understand the excitement.
Well, not him, but the other ones too. I mean, but like I said, it wasn't all on him. It was on the other players that took the helmet off too. Like, they shouldn't have did it, man. I understand the emotion.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was the emotion.
Keep that emotion in check.
That was a hell of a play, though.
Dog. That and the Terry McLaurin catch was, to me, like two of the biggest catches of the weekend.
Yeah,
that I saw. There might have been more than other people saw. So, you know what I'm saying? Some of the games for me. Because we had a 9 o'clock game that happened last week, too, ain't it? I ain't getting up at no 9 o'clock on the Sunday.
Man. I be trying not to talk about Russ, man,
but they won though, right? Didn't they win?
They won, and then I don't know if Russ was trolling or not, but he hit the "let's ride," again at the
Hey, how my man say? Relax, man.
Hey, man, I just hope he wasn't doing knee highs on the way back to Denver, man. Shit.
He had somebody in the back. He had a whole crew in the back. Yeah, man. They got the win. They celebrated with knee highs.
They got the win out in London. So matter of fact, after we play Kansas City, we got Denver next. So I ain't gonna talk too much. I ain't gonna talk too much. I told you I don't talk about. I'm gonna say one thing, and then it be the one game Russ Cook be my team. So,
where y'all playing them at? Y'all playing them in Denver?
In Nashville. So,
okay. He come to your house and bake y'all, and then he be doing knee highs all of it.
knee highing us all the way through. So, it's cool, man. But they got the win out in London. So. Damn, I was about to say I think their record is 3-5 now. But was there any other games that you caught last week, or any other performances that caught your attention last week?
I ain't gonna sit here and stunt. You know what I'm saying? My division. I feel like even though everybody talks trash shit about the NFC East. You
Nah,
know what I'm
y'all
saying?
on fire right now.
Being that my team, yeah, you know, I'm always
I
paying
think
attention to.
y'all the only division that got. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think everybody in y'all division is 500 or higher. Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we ain't
So
talk shit about y'all now. We talking
listen,
shit about the NFC South now. The NFC South
right,
is
right, right. We was the NFC least
yeah,
for a minute. Now we the NFC beast.
yeah.
You know what I
Y'all got
mean?
back to that.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you know, I've been paying attention to the Eagles. You
Okay.
know, that boy hurts. Good God. Listen,
Yeah.
listen. That man right there, we got to do something with him. We got to contain him. Young need to hurry up and come back. Chase Young need to hurry up and get healthy and
I
come
think
back.
Chase Young. Go ahead. I'm gonna Google something while you talking.
We got to watch him. And I hate to say it. I know my boys watching. They gonna get me. My phone's gonna end up blowing up.
Yeah, because
Lord
I'm
have
gonna make
mercy.
sure it gets posted.
Them damn cowgirls. We got to watch them, man. We got. You know what? I'm
Yeah.
not too much worried about them because it's November. So
Sound like Stephen A. shit.
you know, yeah, just give it time. You know, I got a homegirl. You know, saying hey, Crystal. She's oh cowboy this cowboy that. But as soon as they lose, she disappear. You know, she's doing better now. But you know, they doing good right now. Dax is back. I think that break, extended break for Dax may be a benefit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
and I
So
think the
we'll
play
see.
calling for Dak is the difference too. I think between Zeke and Pollard, them running the ball, and I'm pretty sure G was gonna chime in somewhere on social media about us talking about them,
So glad he's not here right now, so I ain't got to hear that mess.
but they're running the ball. So they're really effective in running the ball and they're playing good defense. And Dak is making the throws that he's supposed to make. And it's equal, it's turning into good plays and turning into W's. So as long as they kind of keep that formula and they're not throwing 30, 40, 50 times a game, like they're going to always have a chance. You know what I'm saying? So, but they right now they look good. They on a bye this week. So,
Which is
they
another
looking good.
break. It's like fuck.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they get all this rest. You know, hopefully the rest of
So
the team get tired, but then, we never know. You know what I'm saying? Once they get to the playoffs, they're a whole different team.
well, yeah.
So I hope that trend continue. I don't think they won a playoff game in how many
It's been
years?
a while.
So yeah, hopefully we'll make
To
it to the playoffs.
to answer your question about Chase Young, I know he practiced for the first time today, but they don't. I know he was supposed to come back around mid-season, so he should be back. I don't want to assume, but if all looks well, I think he'll be back within like the next game or two. To be honest, he said he felt good out there. He said, so I'm
Defense gonna
glad
pick
he's
up.
coming back after we played him though. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Is that
man.
defense just continue to play solid? That O line, man. That O line gotta pick it up. I think that's been a problem for us for a minute too. You know, gotta protect that quarterback. Gotta
That's
protect that
true.
quarterback.
Well, did you happen to see any trades this week in the NFL? Was there any
Mm-mm.
trades that you that
I heard about some, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
all right. Well, it was a few. It was a few. It was a
I,
few.
look, we didn't make any big trades, so in my
Hey,
news, I
hey,
didn't hear any trade news. You know what I
don't feel
mean?
bad. Hey, don't feel bad. Shit, we ain't make no trades neither, and you know, we needed to make a trade for a receiver, and unfortunately, or offensive lineman. But we didn't do none. We didn't make a trade, but there was a few trades. Bradley Chubb went from the Broncos to the Dolphins. Calvin Ridley, who suspended, went from the Falcons to the Jaguars. Roquan Smith went from the Bears to the Ravens. TJ Hawkinson went from the Lions to the Vikings. Chase Claypool went from the Steelers to the Bears, and those are really kind of like the biggest names that got traded. Naheem Hines went from the Colts to the Bills. The Commanders traded William Jackson to the Steelers, and that was pretty much about it as far as the
Mm.
uh and
And I'm back.
outside of that, but I was gonna say the trades. It was two trades that really caught my attention. Calvin really going to the Jaguars. I thought
Mm-hmm.
that trade was pretty decent, even though he's suspended.
What did he get suspended for again?
For betting. He was betting on. He was gambling, or he was betting. I think he bet on his team. Matter of
I was just
fact,
about to say, did he bet on himself?
well, he
Because
was
somebody
injured.
else did that back in the day and they got suspended.
Well, if you're talking about Pete Rose, but Calvin really was actually hurt. He was injured and he wasn't playing.
Okay.
So I think he just, and I think he won like a little 1,500. I think that's what he won, but he got suspended for the whole year.
Damn.
So he got traded to Jacksonville,
Mm-hmm.
which I think it'll be a good. I think Jacksonville is building something. Like they're finally trying to build something in the right way. If he comes back healthy, he could be a good addition for them. Um, Chase Claypool, he went from the Steelers to the Bears, and of course, Chicago ain't got no passing. Their passing offense is pretty trash. So them getting a
The
receiver for
Bears. They've been
yeah.
trash. It was a
So
trade that had my man's was going nuts about. Somebody get traded to the Chiefs or from the Chiefs or something like that.
Kadarius Toney got
There you go.
traded from the Giants to the Chiefs,
There you go.
and they trying to say that he's similar to Tyreek Hill. He has, got a lot of speed. He can be real. He can be similar to what Tyreek Hill was as far as in that offense. So
You're not liking that trade since y'all got to get ready to play them.
yeah, I mean,
I just want to ask that question. Right?
I don't know if he's gonna play. I think he's trying to play against us, but I mean, shit, I don't like any other weapons you give Patrick Mahomes at any point in time. I mean, shit, he's got him, Josh Allen. They got enough weapons.
He's
So,
enough by himself.
Yeah, any other weapon is I don't like, but we'll see if he does play. We'll see how if he gets on the field and what he do against us. But
Right.
we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Right. I think we got. Let me see who we got. Cause I had this. We got the Colts. We just had the Colts. Yeah, we got the Vikings. So
Y'all got the
we already talked
Vikings.
about that. Yeah, we already talked about that. Raiders and the Jaguars. We think gonna win that jump?
The fucking Raiders looked like ass last week, man. I don't.
The reason, look, that's me. That's me with the wrestling world mixing it with the sports world because that's Tony Khan daddy team right there. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
There's a lot of things going on with the Khans
I
right
saw
now.
you did that too. And for the longest time, when I be watching y'all be saying TK, and I was like Tony Khan. I was like, the name sounds fucking familiar. And then I finally took some time and go. I said, I knew that motherfucker. I didn't realize for the longest that he was the son of, Jacksonville's owner.
Yep.
So yeah, but I think Jacksonville coming back from London. It's so hard to try to figure out what the fuck the Raiders are going to do. The Raiders didn't cross midfield last week until the fucking fourth quarter with 2 minutes left in the game, bruh. Like, for them to have all that talent and them to be that ass of a team makes no sense, man. Like, it's truly bad, man. Like,
Oh, shit.
I'm confused.
Every Raider fan is like sticking their middle finger up at you right now.
Hey, they need to be sticking their finger up. Well, pause. But hey, don't be mad at me. Shit.
So be mad at your team.
Yeah, be mad at your fucking team.
True.
Shit.
But the real fans are saying true.
I mean, they got Vegas favored about 1.5, but it's hard to. I don't understand how, man. They play like some straight shit, man. Like,
yeah, and
I mean,
Jacksonville sometimes be their damn self. So
yeah, but Jacksonville, they haven't. they seem to be moving in the right direction, even though they're losing. Like, we didn't expect much from Jacksonville, right? Jacksonville was one of those teams that was like, they're building. They got Trevor Lawrence, second year. They got a new coach. So they kind of like on the rebuild. So when they came out and they were looking good, everybody was like, oh shit. Like, but the Raiders had expectations. They got Devontae Adams from Green Bay. They got Waller, Josh Jacobs. They got, Josh McDaniels as a head coach. They were expected to be competing for the AFC, and they just, again, look like ass. So to answer your question, I want to go with Jacksonville. Man, it's tough right here. Two shitty motherfuckers.
We got the toilet bowl going on right here.
Yeah, two shitty motherfuckers, man. But I'm gonna go with them shitty ass Raiders, bro.
I'm gonna go with the shitty Raiders,
man. Because it'll be just my luck. They looked so shitty last week. They gonna come back. They can't look no worse than what they did last week, bro. They can't look no worse.
You might see a speck of improvement.
Yeah, oh my god. So I'm gonna go with the fucking Raiders on that game. I'm going with the Raiders on that game.
Okay. So. All right. I just noticed too. We got a Monday night game here with my boy. So now I did see the sign. I loved it. So I got to talk about roundabout because I got to give it a proper introduction. You know what I'm saying? Because I was talking to somebody about this man, and I feel like they should pay him. And I'm talking about the Ravens and the Saints going down Monday night.
Okay.
In you know what I'm saying, in the home of the Saints.
Yep.
What do you think, man? Lamar.
I'm rooting for Lamar.
Yeah, man. I love the sign. I love how he picked it up and pay me.
He
signed it.
But you see how he nonchalantly did it, right? He act like he was looking for the fan who had dropped it, right? But in the meantime, he let the camera see that he was, motherfuckers, y'all need to pay. And to be honest with you, man, if I'm Lamar Jackson, man, like, I'm starting to look elsewhere, man. Like, we halfway into the season. The Ravens are what are they? They're 5-3, right? What else do you need to see from Lamar Jackson in order to pay this man? Like, I don't know what else you have to see from him. Like, I don't know why it's taking this long to pay him, but if I'm Lamar Jackson, I just feel like it might be time to move on, man. Like, it's plenty of teams out there that need quarterbacks. The team you about to play, the Saints, they gonna need a quarterback. The Panthers, the Colts, just a few teams to name off the top of the head. So I like the sign. I like it. I mean, I thought it was cool.
Commanders.
The Commanders. Shit, Tennessee. Shit. But we're not gonna, but it's a lot of teams, but I like Lamar. I'm rooting for Lamar. He's betting on himself. So I'm gonna roll with the Ravens to win that game, to beat New Orleans. New Orleans is a tricky team. They rattled by a lot of injuries. They just got Roquan Smith, the linebacker from Chicago, which is also interesting to me too, because he's at the end of his rookie deal and he's looking to get paid, which is why he wanted out of Chicago. So both Lamar and Roquan Smith both want to get paid. And they're acting as their own agents. So I'm interested to see who gets a deal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm going with the Ravens on the Monday night game. It's gonna be tough because they're going down to New Orleans. New Orleans is a real difficult place to play. Right. I haven't been to New Orleans, the Saints Dome, but from one of my homeboys, he's been, and he's like, it gets loud. It gets pretty loud in there. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Who you got on that Monday night game?
Oh, I'm going with the Ravens. I'm a Lamar fan. I probably had the game on my laptop. We watch wrestling on the big screen. So. Yeah, I'm going over Lamar. I know he's going to be razzling, dazzling out there, throwing the ball, working his legs. It's just a matter of what is he going to have more of, rushing yards or passing yards, Let's see.
as long as you get the W, it don't matter what you
It
get,
doesn't
man.
matter.
You
know
know
what I'm saying?
saying?
But just the
Long
way
as
he
you,
gets it, it's just, to me, it's exciting. Just seeing
yeah,
him
it
play,
is.
it's
He's one of
exciting.
the most electrifying players in the league right now, and
Yes.
as often as I can watch him, I try to watch him. Not only is he electrifying, but he's a good person off the field. From what I see, man,
Yes.
like he, like the sign he's, the Monday night, the Thursday night sign he signed, he autographed, he dapped the dude up and everything, man. Like he's a good person, man. So I'm always rooting for Lamar.
The
Except
fact that
when
you
he's
use my
playing
man
this
catchphrase, right? Say he's electrifying. Man, look,
electrifying.
pay that man his millions and millions of dollars, bro. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
man. And
Like, pay
again,
that man.
Baltimore, what is your backup plan if you don't pay Lamar? What is
Then they
your
just pay that other, what's his name? I don't want to misspeak. But then they just make my man the highest paid quarterback.
who? Deshaun Watson?
And isn't he going through like some BS right now?
Yeah, he's suspended. He got suspended the first 11 games of the season, and that's
Lamar's
why
he's not going through nothing, right? He's not in any trouble. I haven't heard anything. Nothing came in my news or my radar about him doing any fuck shit or any Bama shit, right?
nothing. Nope.
Pay
Not at
him.
all.
Pay
Hey,
him
Lamar.
his millions and millions of dollars, bro. Like, come on. Because if he
Hey,
walk, y'all
Lamar.
gonna be mad.
I think he should walk, man.
Well, we gotta, and I don't mean to speak poorly of my team, but I'm just saying, okay, we have a consistent winning team in the DMV area. Let's keep it. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep at least one. I mean, hockey. Our hockey team is decent. Our soccer team is decent, but our basketball team is.
They're gonna be all right. We're gonna talk a little basketball too. They're not bad.
They're not bad. You know what I'm saying?
They're not bad. They in a little rebuild phase.
Right.
They doing a little better, and
then us, it's like, we got to rebuild. I hope we do get Jay-Z and Jeff Bezos. You know what I'm saying? At least the halftime show is gonna be lit.
I was gonna say the halftime gonna be lit, boy. That shit gonna be lit.
I'm going to every game, bro. I'm calling my man. Hey, you trying to get some bucket seats, man? I'm trying to get up in the house.
Bullshit.
I can't be in the seats after November. Nah, I gotta be up in upper deck, bro. I gotta be up in the skybox. In the motherfucking skybox. I gotta be up there when it get cold.
No bullshit. Nah, but man, Baltimore, y'all pay Lamar. Hey,
pay that man.
Pay that man Lamar. Pay Lamar Jackson. Pay him, motherfuckers. Sorry, motherfuckers. Was there any other games that you were looking at this week that might catch your eyes, like if the Commanders finish playing or
the Buccaneers and the Rams.
Okay.
So I just want to see what saying. I got somebody that my homeboy's a fan of the Rams. I always talk shit about the Rams. Oh, the Rams just ran it. It was super psyched when the Rams won a Super Bowl.
I would be too.
And of course, look, I would be, my team won Super Bowl, I'd be psyched too. So but they're going against Tom Brady. Right. But they're going against Tom Brady, going against the GOAT, the old GOAT. Yeah. Old as a mud, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you better get focused, bro. Like, I know he's going through that stuff with ex-wifey now.
Yeah.
But this is why this is why you came back. This is why you came back. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know their name. I go to Oracle said it like a million times.
But
he ain't know their names. He got mad at him when he was watching film. So show us why you came back.
He came back to a different team. So the team he has this year is different from last year, both on the offense and defensive side of the ball. I'm with you. I feel like he should have retired. I feel like he went out on top. Well, he lost the last playoff game against these Rams last year, but the year before that, he won the Super Bowl in Tampa. Like, I thought he should have retired on that. Yeah.
Look, you almost dropped the trophy in the fucking river.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got 6, 7 of them. Fuck it. What's one dropped in the river?
That he got 6 or 7. That was like their first, though.
I pay for it, get another one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he should have retired. Look, he done got himself out the cold. They was a cold ass, you know, say New England for all them years. He finally got her down to nice sun. I've been down to Florida a lot of times. It's nice as fuck down there. The weather is beautiful, except for when the tornadoes and hurricanes come through. Other than that, hey, I'll deal with the geckos. I know, you know, it's all good. Beautiful.
I can't fuck with them alligators though, bro.
Nah, I ain't fuck with no gators. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
them crocodiles.
Gator ain't never ever been about that.
It was funny because I was reading a tweet and they was like, people come to Florida and be thinking that crocodiles and alligators be under the cars, just be chilling and shit. That's me. I be thinking them motherfuckers underneath the car all the time, bro. I can't, man.
It could be. So. I was shocked when I went down there. So my first experience when I drove into Florida is when, and everybody goes into Florida would know what I'm talking about. When you see that bridge, that big ass bridge, you're like, oh shit. And then you see that big ass billboard for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's the billboard you see when you go into Florida?
Yeah, because I'm like,
teams, is that
no, for me, because like, when you first go into Florida, like Jacksonville is like right there. Jacksonville's like the first city that you hit.
Right.
So you're going to see that big ass Jacksonville Jaguars holographic billboard. It's like that big ass bridge. I'm like, what the fuck? And then if you stop, right? If you make that first stop at the Walmart, you see fucking geckos everywhere. First time I ever seen fucking geckos everywhere. Them motherfuckers like roaches, bro.
I believe it.
So that's probably why the Jacksonville Jaguars got so many problems. They always got to fuck with them fucking geckos and shit. I don't know, man. They distracted off of something. But that was my just. But yeah, other than that, like Tom Brady had her in the nice ass city. Look, retire there. You got the boat house, the yacht, the weather.
And another fucking job that's gonna pay you $370.
Look, dog, Peyton and Eda are working from their fucking basements, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like,
yeah.
But nah, you want to get out there on the field and be getting your ass whooped by these 25-year-olds that's fast as fuck.
A motherfucker named Aaron Donald, who's about to come, who you facing now. So you rather be running from Aaron Donald than be getting some cheeks. But hey, I don't want to speak too much on his personal life, but I'm with you. I felt Tom should have retired. I thought he should have retired after they won the Super Bowl. I heard Tampa is a great place to retire. You know, so
and you go back to work.
Hey man,
should have stayed in New England for all this shit.
It's fucking cold in New England, man. Ain't shit to do in New England either. But who you think gonna win the game though? Who's gonna win it?
If Tom had not in the game, the Rams. I think like you said, I think Aaron's over there licking his chops. You know what I'm saying? I think he's waiting. If Tom, well, I think I'll know by game time when I see like that first glimpse of Tom Brady. That look in his eyes will tell me everything I need to see. You know what I'm saying? Either he's focused.
Tom focused.
Or he's thinking about that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the bullshit, but he's thinking about
off the field issues.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
I think that it's like go ahead.
It's like we're all human. Right? Let's be real about it. We're all human. We can have stuff happen at home, whether we're a professional football player, a employee at whatever job we're at. If something happened at home, that shit going to affect your professional job. You might kirk off on the employee or your boss or something because of something that happened at the house.
Right.
You feel me? If you're going through something, that's definitely going to take effect. So I got to see his eyes, man. I got to see if he got that eye of the tiger like Rocky's supposed to have. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
Aaron Donald might knock that motherfucker sideways if he
gonna come in looking like Clubber Lang. He gonna come up to Giselle. Hey, woman. Hey, woman.
Yeah. I mean, I got Tom Brady. I got Tom Brady on my fantasy team. So I'm hoping he has that. I thought he actually had it last week. They came out hot against the Ravens.
You just don't listen.
I know.
I told y'all a long time ago what was gonna happen with Tom Brady.
They're gonna Oracle.
Damn.
I told y'all a long time ago what was going on with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Goddamn time.
I told you, and you still wouldn't drafted him.
I ain't had no other options. He was the only.
Matt Ryan was still available. You could have got Matt Ryan. He was.
You see where Matt Ryan's at? Matt
got
Ryan
him
has
now.
been benched.
Now, but he was doing good
benched.
before. He's benched now. He was doing good before.
Yeah,
I know because I
you kinda
drafted him.
Now, right now in fantasy, you kind of need the quarterbacks to do good.
Wait, I done dropped him now. So
Yeah, Matt Ryan got benched, and he ain't gonna see the he ain't gonna.
he
get
was
the
getting
field
more
this year.
points than Tom Brady, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
Tom Brady right now giving me like in our league is giving me like 17. I think the most he's giving me is like 24. Okay. I'm all right with that. That's cool. I'm fine with that. I'm content. I know I understand. Mike then told me what was going to happen. I picked up Trevor Lawrence as a backup just in case, so I'm content with it. But yeah, I didn't really want to pick Tom. I got a Buccaneers fan. He was like, "Bruh,
So let me ask you this: we're just talking about trades. Are you going to keep Tom or are you going to trade Tom?
Ain't nobody trying to trade, man. I'm trying to trade.
What you want for Tom?
I just want a fucking quarterback. I just don't know what quarterback to be honest with you, like
I give you Derek Carr.
No.
I give you Daniel Jones.
I'm good.
Okay.
That's the problem though. Like
see what happens when the Four Corner boys show up. They business deals try to get done, like, baby. That was a business deal to try to have right there. Jay turned it down.
But see, this is the thing. The only quarterbacks putting up numbers is Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and like every now and then Jalen Hurts or Joe Burrow. Like
Hubbard was putting up numbers. My man Hubbard was putting up numbers. That's not Hubbard. That's my quarterback. What? He was putting up numbers. He let me down like maybe like 1 or 2 weeks. Other than that, he been dog. He was like 27 points, dog. Like, yeah, I can live with that.
That's cool. Yeah, like that. That's cool. I ain't mad at that. But I mean, but if I try to trade you for Justin Herbert, you gonna want something real decent in return. Like, I don't want to break my whole team up to get a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is tough.
When we was drafting, I was like, what the hell is he doing,
bro? Hey, man, our draft went a little sideways. I didn't expect, 4 quarterbacks.
You were my man that was drafting all the quarterbacks, and we was talking about that. It was like, yo, you drafted all the quarterbacks. That's who you need to talk to.
He won't respond.
My man is drafted all the. Oh man,
he's not responding to the trades.
Boy, he pulling a Daniel Snyder. Boy, he held everything on lockdown. I got cases on all you bitches.
Hey. Me and G been out here trying to scramble for a quarterback the whole season. The only time he responded was right after the draft. I think after the draft, we haven't heard anything from him. So,
oh man,
hey, if you listening, hey, just
this is a plea. Please reply.
That's all we ask, man. So
I just sent the email, SOS, the bat signal. Like every day.
I wasn't even trying to get the best quarterback. I was just trying to get the mediocre. I was like, let me get Kyler Murray, before DeAndre Hopkins came back. Now that DeAndre Hopkins came back, his value gonna be, a little higher than what it should be. So yeah, it's tough though, man. But Tom,
it's hard out here for him.
Tom Brady, I think he lost his 3rd game last week. So,
Yeah, I saw it. This was like the first time since 2003?
Yeah, he's lost
or something like that. He's had a losing streak or something like that.
Yeah,
so now you're a fucking loser. All that time that you was a winner, now they're saying you're a fucking loser. Like, damn, Tom, they're taking you back to the bench, bro. Like, you came from the bench.
All of them is Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. Fuck, you going to basketball? It's LeBron. Like, all of them losing.
Aaron Rodgers think he fucking Nicolas Cage from Con Air, bro. Like, ever since he showed up to training camp looking like Nick Cage from Con Air, bro, he's been on a different level, dog. Like, he's not giving 2 fucks.
Yeah, nah.
Like, I don't know if he like hit pop status or what, because he ain't giving a fuck about nothing. Yeah. And then he tried to come back and clean it up, and
it's not the same.
Yeah,
it's not the same no more, man. Like, I just think Aaron.
You think it's changing the guard? You think it's like that? At every point of the generation, like that changing the guard comes. You think that's what's happening here?
Yeah, it's time for the new breed. It's time for the youngins to come up, man. Like, it's Aaron Rodgers to me isn't a good leader. I think his leadership skills, from what he's displayed, publicly with his comments, I just don't think they're good leadership tactics or motivation. But it's a new league, right? Where players are requesting more money. It's a different game. You got these players, they're faster, they're quicker, the offenses are changing. Like, no, you know what I'm saying? So these guys have got their time. Like, it's time to move on. Like, we see just Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts. We see these guys, Lamar Jackson, we were just talking about him. They want dual quarterbacks now. They don't want just that sit back in the pocket and throw quarterback. Like, that shit's cool, but that is slowly moving
like,
away
what can
from
you
that
do?
right now.
Can you throw a sidearm? Can you throw a ball behind your back and then catch it and then throw it downfield?
It's like
Patrick Mahomes, like, yeah, watch this. There you go.
Yeah, like, you gotta you gotta have some type of mobility. You gotta be able to at least, like, if you got 5 yards to run, can you run those 5 yards and get it? Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't want you to just be a sitting duck. And you see more and more quarterbacks, like even Daniel Jones. Like, Mike just brought up Daniel Jones. He not Lamar Jackson, but he can get you, you know what I'm saying, 5-8 yards if he has to. He can scramble. So I just think the NFL is kind of like slowly moving away from those guys, and those guys had their run. Tom been playing. I mean, he's accomplished everything. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is trying to get a few more rings. He ain't gonna get it. He might as well retire. Let that shit go. I mean, I'm not saying let it go, but it's time to go.
Yeah,
While
right.
you
Let it go.
while you healthy, while you're able to walk, while you know what I'm saying. Don't let the game force you out on an injury. Just
right. We've seen
Matthew
it
Stafford,
too many times.
Just go, bro.
Well,
like,
we've had it with what's my man name? He just went out. His face is on. It's in my mind. It was just that quarterback. See, we go through so many quarterbacks, dog. Like, I be forgetting him. He's a commentator now. Alex Smith.
Oh yeah, Alex Smith.
Injury he went through. Before him, RG3. You know what I'm saying? I take you back way further. Joe Theismann, the injury he had. That was a freak one. You dig what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man. Like, yeah. Look, CTE is real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Father Time is undefeated. Yeah, Eminem might have made a track talking about Father Time undefeated. He gonna be the first one to beat it. I don't know if Tom in competition with Eminem he'd be the first one to beat it. But
man.
Look, Time is undefeated.
And Tom got a job still with the NFL, so it ain't like you just walking away.
This gonna be a huge reach, but I'm gonna say it because it's funny to me. Tom about to be the Ric Flair of football.
Ric Flair, like, but didn't Ric Flair have some financial issues, or he had some issues as well?
I'm about to start having them soon. Don't worry.
That child support gonna hit, bro.
Ric Flair just had his 10th final match, bro. Like, every time he say he gonna retire, he come back and have a final match.
And I be like, dog, did they bring him back for a prop reason or?
Nah, he want to come back, and then some dummy sign him.
The only company that won't let him wrestle is WWE.
Right.
That's the only way he keep going everywhere else.
They don't want that. They don't want that. They don't want that death one.
They don't want that mess on that hand, bro.
They don't want that damn lawsuit on their hands.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that whole mess.
Listen, Tom Brady. Long as there's a team out there that signs him, Tom Brady will play till he's 60.
Yeah, he told you in the interview he was gonna play damn near till he's 50.
As I say, he about to be the Ric Flair of football.
Yeah, man.
You know, at least the Undertaker went out. We begged the Undertaker to retire. Begged the Undertaker, and even those of y'all sports fans, y'all know everybody know who the Undertaker.
Everybody know who the Undertaker is.
You know what I'm saying? I still got people ask me, "Yo, Undertaker still wrestle?" I'm like, no, he retired. You know what they say? Finally.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to end up saying about Tom Brady. Like,
but then, so is Aaron Rodgers considered to be Sting of wrestling? Because Sting has been wrestling for a long ass motherfucking time too. And Sting, ain't he still wrestling?
Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers ain't Sting.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit, Aaron Rodgers need to let it go too. He need to let
Sting and Sting really never had a drop off. That's another thing. Like he just got old, but like even when he finally came to WWE, his matches weren't horrible.
Okay.
They were pretty decent.
Man, he's still jumping off shit at AEW.
Tom Brady is going to be playing for the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, my fuck you, Peyton. It's my house now.
A little bullshit.
He gonna play for the He gonna play for the Arizona Cardinals. Tom Brady when his kids graduate from college, he's still gonna be playing. They all little.
I still got it.
He's gonna have a game the day they graduate. What do you think he's going to? The game or the graduation?
What
game?
He wasn't there
exactly. He wasn't there.
After the first one, he was like, you know what to do.
And that was with another one. That wasn't with Giselle. So he wasn't there for that one.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, his first son is by another woman. His first a prior relationship.
Oh yeah, he did him and that little. Does he live with Tom?
I don't know. Tom. That's why I said he know the girl's name. He only got one girl. He got two boys and a girl.
I'm not convinced he know her name.
Damn.
I'm gonna give him the girl's name. Just because I'm a girl dad. I'm gonna give him the girl's name.
Tom Brady not a dad. You talking about girl dad? He's a football player. He's a football robot, man.
Bro.
Damn.
That man's wife said, "Hey, look here, Slim."
She was gonna give him a second chance.
I've been here the whole time. I've sacrificed my career, dude. I'm worth more money than you. Could you just come home? All right, baby. I'm gonna come home. I'm done. He came home. Little Bartholomew came into the room while he was watching game film from 2014. He was studying the Tampa 2 defense. And little Bartholomew came in the room and he was like, "God damn it, Barb." Said, "You know what? Forget it. You know what I know what I'm gonna do. Hey, what's their coach name? What was the coach name? Bruce Arians. Hey, Bruce. Yeah. Because he don't call none of them coach. He was like, "Bruce."
Right.
Yeah, I'm coming back. But Tom, we kind of already moved on. Listen.
I'm
coming back.
Whoever got my locker, tell them to get their shit out.
Right. No bullshit.
And Gronk was like, no.
I'm out. I'm gonna go party.
I told you I only do it. I just do it until we lose, man.
Hey, Gronk was mad that Brady fucked up that WWE check. Gronk was like, "Nah, I'm not coming back. I'm trying to wait for that WWE check to come back around because that's just a little bit more lax than that shit. I was getting hurt a little too much. It was the reason why I retired. And I've been seeing that man on Subway commercials like shit. That WWE has not been back in contact with Gronk.
Motherfucker been on USAA commercials and shit.
Right. I'm pretty sure that WWE check was a nice check, bro.
Yeah.
They pay their celebrities, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, he gave that jump back to go back and play football.
Yeah, man, that shit's bad, man. But shit,
like Logan Paul, boy, he got that WWE check.
Yeah, shit. Didn't Pat McAfee? He got. I know. When was he on WWE?
Yeah, Pat McAfee.
Yeah, on some
he got the he got a WWE check. He's taking a break right now because he's doing College Game Day. I think it is.
Day, yeah.
Yeah, but after the college football season is over, he'll be back.
I don't blame him. Get that check, man.
What?
Get that check.
Cut the check.
All right, man. Shit, we got a little off topic talking about time and his lifestyle. What the fuck is going on with him? Shit, you been watching basketball? I know it's a lot of sports going on.
Yeah, I've been watching a little bit of basketball.
Who you been watching?
The Nets. Wizards.
Shit.
In Boston. I've also been paying attention to the Lakers a little bit. Of course, you know what I'm saying? LeBron, the whole LeBron saga with Westbrook going on over there. But hey, that shot that my man hit the other night, That's been playing on my screen all damn day now. That damn corner shot was something sick. So
they said I can't even tell you Buddy's name, and I feel bad for it. But they said he was
Matt
like
Ryan.
Matt Ryan, yeah.
How the fuck can I forget that? We
That's
just
fucking
talked
like
about
football.
Matt
I'm
Ryan.
like, yeah.
Yeah, Matt Ryan. Like they were saying, like he was a fucking like where he was, like his journey. Like he had got cut from like a soccer team, and then he was like a postal worker at day. He was delivering Uber Eats at night, and then now he on the Lakers hitting game winning shots.
Some of these athlete stories are it's amazing how much they
amazing.
persevere. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got a story, and look, a lot of these stories can be made into movies. I feel like everybody's story, even yours included. You know, so everybody can be made into a movie, dog. And but that's like amazing. Kudos to him and the self-awareness to check his footing before the release. And if you look at like they say, you look at that shit was hard.
Sometimes when you look down, you miss that joint. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he made it. That's
why you're a pro. That's why they call it NBA. The pros, baby. So they get paid the big bucks.
Get paid. Well, I don't think he getting the big bucks, but he get that big shot though. He got the big shot.
He paid more than me, so
yeah, you ain't lying about that. Shit, both of us. Right. But do you think, since you mentioned the Lakers, we'll stay with them. Russell Westbrook coming off the bench. He said he'll do anything. They won. I think they won. He came off the bench against the Pelicans, so he won that game. But do you think Russ coming off the bench is what the Lakers should do with Russ? Like, is that the best move moving forward with Russell Westbrook?
Yeah, I mean, it don't look like starting is helping.
Yeah, but it's,
you know, you got to figure out how to get him in there. Y'all got him for a reason, and that's your job. You know what I mean?
Well, they got him because LeBron wanted him.
Hey, if they want to sit there and give LeBron whatever he wanted, it's their job. Figure it out. You think what I'm saying? That's called delegation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got it. Yeah. That's your job. Figure that shit out. Yeah. That's like the wrestling world. You know, so people think too much about that shit. Oh, you want to do this? You want to look, your job is to sit there simple. And watch it and enjoy it. It's not supposed to think about the storyline and think about what they're doing and what they should be doing. No, they got other people that do that shit. That's their job.
Right.
So the coaching staff, do your fucking job. Figure out where the fuck he go. Like, and if coming off the bench is what's working, what's going to get them games, let him come off the bench.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not all Westbrook's fault though. A lot of the times that they losing, you know, he's the scapegoat, but you know,
I've seen LeBron do a lot of brick shots out there, John. LeBron took a lot of unnecessary bullshit ass shots, and they be saving his ass with the rebounds. I will say it was clearing the boards real good. Is that their job now to clear up LeBron's boards? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna have. He said he want to help everybody out here. I'm gonna get your rebounds up.
Like, I just think, to me, they have a roster that can win games, but they shoot too many threes. They're not fucking Golden State. LeBron is one of them. He shoots too many threes.
He came out and said that. You know what? Normally, and what I've learned, when people come out and they say certain statements like, "Oh, we don't have a team of shooters around here,"
we know.
You know, yeah. You're not a motherfucking all-day three-point shooter, nigga. You trying to deflect and blame it on everybody else, nigga. It's you. Stop that shit.
Yeah, he be taking a lot of threes, and he clanks them. He needs to get to the line a little bit more. And I don't want to go too hard on LeBron.
He needs to do what Dwayne Wade did back in the day. That's what he needs to do. Dwayne Wade was like getting to the line special.
He's in year 20, so I'm not trying to go too hard on him. But yes, he does.
I'm not going too hard on him either. But like you said, year 20. You're not
go to the line.
Yeah, you're not like you was back in the day. So
that's okay. I'm sorry.
Free throws.
Both of you guys sound like you don't know basketball. When you get older, that's when you shoot jumpers.
Yeah, that's true.
You're not as athletic anymore, so you can't get to the line like you used to. You shoot jumpers now. Another
LeBron can.
Well, I mean,
you got that Pelaflex shit. He just got the commercial for that motherfucking home gym shit. He working out. He can get to the line.
I'm about to tell y'all again, Like I told y'all with Tom Brady. It's reverse psychology, people. When he does that, somebody get traded. When he say, I need this, he usually gets that. Just go back to the Cavs. Go back to his Cavs team. He was like, man, we need shooters. Man, they got Dwayne Wade up out of there. D Wade, he brought all his homies on one team in Cleveland, and they played like 15 games together, and it was not working. He said, "You know what? Nope, y'all got to go, friend or not."
Yeah, they had fucking Isaiah Thomas come back off the hip injury and all that shit.
Dave Crowder.
Yeah,
Didn't
they get Derrick Rose too?
Yeah, they had all of them on one team. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All of his homies was on one team, and then they couldn't shoot a lick. And LeBron went on there. He said, "Man, I need some shooters, man." He didn't say we. He said I need shooters, man. Yeah, watch what happens. Now Westbrook, if he keep playing good off the bench, he's gonna be there.
Yeah,
but they gonna make some trades to get some shooters in there. Somebody about to get traded from that team. Whoever, he ain't gonna get traded. If anything, LeBron would trade his damn self before they try to trade him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he gonna be the one going to the hole. Get into the line, trying to make layups. He ain't gonna be dunking. He will be going to the hole trying to make the layups. To the line.
Yeah, shit, he been missing layups too.
Start letting them shits pay off by drawing some fouls.
Yeah.
It takes more energy to make a layup than it does to make a jump shot.
Yeah.
Shit, now when you running around all damn day, look like you tired as fuck.
That's the point. What I'm saying.
Post up, get the jump.
You got to run to do a layup.
That's why he's shooting more.
Yeah. You got to run. You waste way more energy doing layups and dunks and all that type of stuff than shooting.
That's what I'm saying. Tell him to post up. Just post your old ass up on the rim.
Just come into the 3-point line. Just shoot some mid.
Just have him stay out there.
But
why they bench him? Nah, they can't do that.
He's trying to break that record quick.
Yeah, he could get that record.
He tried to break the record quick.
Yeah. And that's normally what happens, like Steph, when he was trying to break the 3-point record, like Steph was fucking terrible before he broke the 3-point record.
Bro, he was like 20 for like 4 one night, bro.
Great point.
Like it was terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, like he was they said Steph, I had never heard them say Steph Curry was in a shooting slump. Like they were saying he was in a shoot because he was trying to break the record. So finally got it, but so
almost humiliated himself trying to get it.
Yeah, I was like, damn, who is this?
Boing.
But
boing.
LeBron, you think LeBron, the Lakers, do you think they make the playoffs this year based on what you've seen so far?
Nah. If they can keep up the steam, if they can keep this up, maybe, but I don't see them keeping this up. I think they're going to fizzle out. They're going to get tired.
Shit, fizzle out. They won, what was it, the first game, and they was in the locker room partying,
Yeah, but that was the first game after how many they lost?
Yeah, they were happy for Darvin Ham. I get it. They was happy for him. So,
you still got a long way to go. The NBA season is a long season, bro. And a lot can happen. You got back-to-back games. 2-3 nights you got to play back-to-back. It's going to come to a point where LeBron's going to start doing the Kawhi. He's going to start, counting them minutes.
And since you brought up Kawhi, what you think the Clippers should do with Kawhi? Because he just missed, I think, his 4th game. He missed the 2-game road trip. And he's been frustrated with the way that his knee has been, rehabbing. What you think should happen? What you think the Clippers should do with Kawhi, man?
Get a refund.
I think they called Anthony Davis as street clothes. Kawhi Leonard is definitely street clothes as well.
That's vacation clothes. That's vacation clothes.
You need to pay that money back, dog. You need to pay that money back.
He is out there robbing the bank, bruh.
Yeah, that man only plays, like in his whole career, he probably played 82 games, maybe once or twice. If I can remember, bro.
And that was when he was with the Spurs. Like,
hey, you know what I call that? Finessing the fuck out the NBA.
You know what it is, though, right? You know what's bothering Kawhi? He playing in them damn New Balance high tops, bro. He gotta go.
Nah, you can't give him that because he was with Jordan too, and he still was doing it then.
Goddamn shit, yeah, he was.
He finessing them, bro. He
Yeah,
know
but
what he
see,
doing.
here's the problem I have with that. With people like him, Anthony Davis, Ben Simmons, they're fucking up the future.
Yeah.
They're fucking up the future for these youngins because when that CBA come out,
that shit's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
That's crazy. Cause I posted in our sports group was something that JJ Redick had said. He was saying that like this new NBA, like this player friendly, like league is getting a little out of hand. That's not what JJ said, but it was like a post that was similar to that. And somebody was like, nah, this player era, it's not bad. It's just it's bad right now, but it'll get better or something to that effect. Like, nah, they about to cut a lot of this shit. This getting out of your contracts, sitting out of games, like that shit finna be a wrap.
Listen, I told y'all the last time I was on this show about this. I'm the oracle. I keep telling people this. They're gonna have a Kyrie Irving rule. They're gonna have an Anthony Davis rule. They're gonna have a Kawhi Leonard rule. They have a Ben Simmons rule. Listen, they're gonna come to them. They're gonna come to them like, look, we've been giving y'all all this money. The 13th man on the bench get $20 million.
Mm-hmm.
We can give y'all all this money. We'll continue to keep giving y'all this money, but y'all gotta play at least 75 games, point blank period.
Yeah.
And if you sign a 4-year contract, shut up. You better not say nothing before year 3.5.
Exactly.
3.5. You better not, because if you say anything, boy, we can void it. I'm telling you, watch. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad for them. Like,
bro.
we might get a lockout depending on the situation because they just keep doing it. Like they keep. You said it right, Marshall. They finessing the system, but it's to the disadvantage of everybody in the future. Yeah. Like Jordan, like everyone knows the OGs always paved the way for the youngins. Mm-hmm. So the Jordans, the Barkleys, the Shaqs, the Magic Johnsons, them dudes weren't getting paid nowhere near as much as these dudes are.
That's why they mad as fuck now.
Well, they mad as fuck. Yeah, but I think they should shut up.
It's for a different reason, though.
they mad because of that too. They mad because they played all 82 games.
Yeah, they played.
They played and they set it up. They put in the work for these kids to get paid now the way they're getting paid. And these kids, like you said, are finessing the game and taking advantage of the situation. Is like, I mean, I get it. It's a business, but like, damn, dog, like,
yeah. Shit, JJ Redick was just in the league and he said, I'm a fan of the player empowerment era. What has happened with the Nets since they signed Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving is a great example of player empowerment gone too far. And so, I mean, shit, if they see it, we see it. You think the NBA, when they, like Mike said, when they come down to that deal, bruh, that's going to be a lot of shit cut off, bruh. They ain't going for this.
They talked about this. They said something about this like a long time. Like, I ain't about to expose my age on this, John. But I remember back in the day, they were saying something about that before this happened. And they were saying why they was against it happening. And what's happening now is why they was against it happening. Because like you can't give the player that much power. That's like you giving a child that much power, telling a child they can say whatever they want to say. And you cannot tell a child you can say whatever you want to say.
I mean, KD requested a trade right after, I think a day or two after he had just signed like a fucking 4-year deal.
No, it wasn't the deal started. The deal started that day.
That day, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
he requested a trade the day or two after that 4-year deal started.
Well, I think you could give players power, but with everything that has power, you have to be able to reel it back at some point as well. Mm-hmm. I think I'm not against pro player. I'm a pro player, but at the same time, you gotta you just can't leave them hanging like that and expect that they're not gonna come back and be like, all right, well, you don't want to play, then we ain't gonna pay you.
Yeah.
Like if you want to sit out if we're gonna give you a certain amount of mental days, if you need mental health days, sure, we totally understand mental health is important, but we're only gonna give you but so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're not gonna get 60 games full pay, and you know it's 82 games. You know,
hey, you know you talking like that? Look, fuck that. Let's treat this shit like a real job. All right, every game you play, you earn some sick hours, you earn some vacation hours. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, not
you earn them
PTO.
hours. Yeah, you earn PTO. We're gonna give you this much PTO. You can burn this much PTO within this much games because what they're doing now is what we in normal life would do if we were taking advantage of the system. Continue to go to the doctor and get a doctor's note and be out for 6 months to a year.
They get
and still get
man.
no, you still get paid. You bring a doctor's note in.
and
But
it's a dangerous game to play. It's a dangerous game to play because, like I said,
it is. Yeah.
like I said earlier, you know, it could be a lockout.
yeah,
And if it's a lockout, you know, with baseball, with one of the things that I remember, because I mean, we were all young when the baseball lockout happened, but I can remember one of the things, Marshall, that you just brought up. Us normal people, us non-rich people, us non-famous people, we got to go to work every day. We're the ones. Jay has on a Chicago Bulls hat. You got on the Washington, whatever the team name is now, jacket. You know what I'm saying? We are the ones that pay for these things, and we seeing like, hold up, man, like y'all getting this preparation, you know, treatment, like y'all getting this it's not right. Like,
nope.
you know, I'm pro player, but at the same time, like, come on, man, like it's ridiculous. Like, if you look up some of these people that's like Anthony Davis hasn't played a full season since he's been in New Orleans, but he was pressed to get to LA.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he forced his way out to get to LA. And it's like he hasn't played a full season since he's been in LA. You know?
Nope.
LeBron barely takes off games, but he's about to start taking off games. So
I mean, he's understandable because he's getting old, so that's his old age.
Right. But I mean,
but imagine like the fan, you go to the game to see these players, like, you know what I'm saying? You got
that's
fans
what I'm saying. Yeah.
that want to see Kawhi, and some of these teams, if you're a West Coast team coming to the East Coast, you only come to the East Coast one time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you get that one time and you see, oh, Kawhi is being, you know, he's not playing because of low management. Like, the fuck? Like,
oh, you ain't got. I went to a Wizards game and Kobe didn't play that night. Lakers played the Wizards, and it was like back in the day. I said Kobe. No, this was a while back, and I think Kobe had sat out the game. Bro, I was mad as shit.
But I think
like, what?
Kobe set out for a reason.
Right, he sat out for a reason. You're right. But at the same time, I was still mad, man. I was like, I want to fucking see Kobe play. Like, who don't want to see fucking Kobe play? But at the same time, I totally get it because you're paying that, and that happened when they first started this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fans was complaining. We, the fans, was complaining, like, yo, what are you doing? And then next thing you know, you see the player at the club, you know what I'm saying, grinding up on the fucking shorty. Like, dog, you could have been doing them fucking moves on the basketball court. What the hell?
That too, but also the human aspect of it, bro. We're human. You know, we put celebrities and athletes on pedestals for so long, and it's like we don't get afforded those same opportunities, like you said, Marshall, like PTO. You know, you got to work for that. You don't just get PTO. Like, not only are they getting millions of dollars, but they don't even got to clock in their PTO.
Right.
You got to put that on our timesheet.
And if you quit the job, certain jobs, if you quit, you got to pay that PTO money back.
Right. So, you know, like the human aspect of it is like, all right, man, we get it. You guys are athletes. You know what I'm saying? You guys are entertainers. You guys are getting all this money, and I don't have those rich problems. I don't know what you may be going through. I don't know what your injuries may be. I've never been a pro athlete. However, at the same time, like, dude, you signed up for this. Just like I signed up to go to work, just like everyone else signs up to go to work, you know what I'm saying? And you signed up for this is what you wanted to do. You wanted to be a basketball player. This was actually your choice. Some of us that work, a lot of us that work,
ooh, you ain't lying.
You know, we don't choose to do the jobs we're doing. We do the jobs that we do. Well, me personally, I love my career, but a lot of people in this world, they do what they do because it's out of need.
Right.
You know, I mean, once you make it to the NBA, a lot of them needs that you had probably growing up, you know, I always try to paint the picture of the poor black kid, you know, Is that the third? You're not poor no more.
Nope.
So why you stop working as hard? You know what I'm saying? You don't let the money change you who you are, man. You know, that's why I love guys like Anthony Edwards, you know, kids like him, because he's a hard worker. I love Ja. You know what I'm saying? I hope Ja don't, you know, they don't.
Oh yeah, Ja, yeah.
I love
That's
Ja.
showstopper right there, man. Showstopper, bro.
Like, it ain't even about doing it for the fans. It's about doing it, having some integrity as a man. If you sign your name on a contract, man, just have some integrity and fulfill the contract. That's all.
That's all. That's all. I'm with you, man. I'm definitely with you.
Yeah. That took me back. You talking like that? When I joined the military, they said we're getting contracts like athletes. You know what I'm saying? That those my military soldiers is watching. They know what I'm talking about. They tell us all that. You're getting a contract just like an athlete. We're going to take care of you. You're going to get your lodging, and that's true. The only thing you got to do is show up for work every day. You can get sick and you can have your sick days, and nobody's saying you can't get sick. You know? But you got to show formation every day. You can't just join the military and be like, all right, I don't want to go to war now. So you're joining the NBA and now you don't want to play basketball?
But if you do that, there's consequences that comes with that.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Yeah. You got to pay that money back. You go AWOL or you might
exactly.
But like you said, there's no consequences for the NBA.
Right. So, but when that CBA time, because when that CBA contract comes up, when like Mike said, it could be a potential lockout. Because I can see it, you know, the players are gonna argue one thing, and the owners. But the owners got to be right to a degree. They're gonna say, "Look at what y'all been doing, like players forcing their way out, low management, all this type of stuff." Like
what they say, one bad apple spoil a bunch, right?
I was about to say that because it's not everybody doing it.
It's not everybody, but it's
a lot. It's enough that it's gonna make a difference.
Yeah, and it's like the stars, like the people that play, the players that people want to see. Some of them, not all of them, but so we're gonna see how what happens with Kawhi and of course the CBA as that comes along. But we'll see how Kawhi, if he's gonna be able to get on the court a little bit more. But he's been dealing with some knee soreness. Now, Marshall, you also brought up another team, Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Nets. They just fired Steve Nash. They're in talks with Ime Udoka, Boston Celtics recent coach, old coach. They got Kyrie. They just suspended Kyrie for 5 games. What's going on in Brooklyn? And do you think Ime Udoka is going to help Brooklyn get back on track?
Well, he helped my boys get on track. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see why.
Who are your boys?
Boston Celtics.
I just want you to say it. I know.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see why not. And after the allegations that happened, he got to go. Either him or her. You know what I'm saying? He stayed with Nia. And I know she like, nigga, you ain't working there no more. Part of my French. Go bleep that out. You ain't working there no more. You got to go. So that door opened up, and we go to Brooklyn. I got my folks in Brooklyn. They can keep. I'm joking. Speculation, y'all. I'm joking. But I don't see. Yeah, I think he'd be a good fit out there. I mean, but in real talk, he got to get the fuck up out of Boston now after everything that happened. If she's still there, you know what I mean? It's still going to be tension. I feel. You dig what I'm saying? Behind the scenes. And dealing in the wrestling world, a lot of shit going behind the scenes.
That's what the shit
what goes on with what we see on the screen. You dig what I'm saying? Going back to Tom Brady shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think he can help them out. You know what I mean? Steve Nash getting fired. That's wow. I was a Steve Nash fan back in the day. You know, that's one of 3-point legends.
Steve Nash, the player.
But the coach ain't.
But Steve Nash, the coach, wasn't it?
Right. It's like when you meet a girl and like you could be your friend, and then when you start dating her, it's like something totally different. Just like this situation here, you know what I mean? It's like,
can I play devil's advocate?
Steve, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
He's gonna play devil's advocate.
He had a team full of people that never drove the bus.
All right, chat.
He had. I'm just saying he had a team of people that never been the leaders of the teams.
Yeah.
Let's call it spade a spade. Let's be real. It might have been KD's team to us as entertainment, from watching it from the outside looking in. But when he was with the Thunder, it was Russ's team.
Mm-hmm.
When he was with the Warriors, shoot, it was more Draymond team than it was his team.
Mm-hmm. Draymond, Steph,
and Clay.
Yeah.
You put him in Brooklyn with Kyrie, who before LeBron came, people forget that before LeBron came to Cleveland, they were horrible. They had the #1 pick 3 out of 4 years.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then James Harden, we know. I mean, come on now. He'd rather be with little baby than playing basketball.
He got a little bit more time because he out for a month with a foot injury.
See what I mean? So, I mean, come on now. I mean, we don't. I'm gonna give Steve Nash a little bit more respect than everyone else is giving him. I'm gonna say that we don't know if he can actually coach because the functional team that they put him with is like, come on now. I mean, the only person that probably could have coached that was Phil Jackson.
Shit, that shit's bad. And I mean, I mean, Kyrie came out before when they hired him. You knew it was gonna be bad when Kyrie was like, "We don't even need a coach." Like he said that, like right around the time.
Yeah, he said the same
like
day
they go out there like and
then he got hired.
They go out there like and one and shit. No,
it was like we don't even need a coach. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Yeah.
Wow.
It's just, and they said that he had lost the locker room. They said he lost the locker room, and I can see
that.
Huh? Oh, he said that. Yeah, I believe it. How you? Yeah, man. So, you think Steve Nash should get another shot in the league to coach?
Hell no.
The way y'all talking, no.
I don't think he want to coach ever again.
If I was older, I wouldn't want to hire his ass after what y'all talking about.
I think a lot of it was probably Kyrie.
I wouldn't want to hire his ass. My high school team, the way y'all talking.
The reports that I've heard is like a lot of people be like, oh yeah, especially on teams that Kyrie's been on. They'd be like, oh yeah, like I want to go there. I can't wait. Kyrie's there, great talent. And then like when they get there, it's like you said, it's not that same girl that you met, right? So there's like a headache. Like Kyrie seems to be like drive coaches crazy. I'm not gonna say it's all Kyrie, but he seems to play a part in coaches being miserable.
He don't play. He ain't never there. He missed the bubble because he was supposedly hurt. He didn't even go to the bubble. The next year he played kind of when KD was hurt. He kind of played a little bit, but like I said, he kind of played. The next year after that was the KD year with KD and they got James Harden. That was the vaccine year.
Yeah.
No, that was the year before. That was the vaccine year. Then last year was the vaccine year. He didn't get the vaccine, and I'm not going to judge him for not getting the vaccine or getting not getting the vaccine.
Right.
You know, that's none of my business.
A personal choice, yeah.
But he ain't never there. There's only one person that can tame Kyrie. LeBron James.
I was about to say Kyrie.
Bro, you didn't even hear Kyrie talk when he was with LeBron.
Yeah, you didn't. Kyrie was quiet as a church mouse.
He didn't miss no games. He was always there. He was dropping 40 points. He was there all the time. Kyrie, don't listen. Who's going to listen to KD? KD don't even brush his hair. Who's going to listen to him? And that's my man. I rock with KD, but come on now.
Oh fuck! He don't brush his hair though.
You can't blame it all on Steve Nash, bro. Like we can't not saying that y'all are, but I'm just saying like people as a whole. How you gonna blame it on him? And look what he was dealing with. James Harden came to James Harden came to the team, 257 pounds,
and fucking left the same. What he only played like 30 games with him. It was like, yeah, nah, fuck that, I'm out.
Hey, bro, James Harden played with 3 teams in 1.5 years. And he was like, he got traded to one team. He was like, yeah, I wanted to get traded so bad. And then traded from that team. It was like, well, yeah, here's where I really wanted to be. I really wanted to be in Philly the whole time. I didn't even want to mess with Brooklyn. Like
exactly.
Bro, I'm still fucked up.
It should have been a red flag right there. Some people, I don't know if some people peeped that, but I did peep that. I was like, damn, he wanted out of Houston, got to Brooklyn, said it was gonna be scary hours, got there, and then forced his way out of Brooklyn. That's a problem. That's a huge problem right there. So see what Udoka can do when he get there, man. He got his hands full.
That man gonna have a whole head of gray hair by the time when he there.
He got talk about hair right now.
Right now, he got the salt and pepper. 3 months in there, he gonna have a whole gray hair. He gonna be like, "What the hell did I sign up for? I should have stayed in Brooklyn. I mean, in Boston. Suspended.
God damn it, Nia."
Hey, KD still not gonna be brushing his head. Hey, that joke took me out the game, bro. That was the Uzi comment of the night right there.
and I mean, and KD gonna still want to get traded, but ain't nobody giving up what Brooklyn want for KD. Like, ain't nobody giving up all that shit they asking for.
Why would he gonna ask to get traded again if he don't win?
Oh, man, I don't know. That
Technically, you can't trust nobody on that team.
Yeah.
At least the stars.
Yeah. They should have. Yeah. It's
Joe Harris went from leading the league in 3-pointers to not being able to make a shot to save his life.
Trash.
Straight trash.
Oh, fucking man. He irritates me every time he get on the court, man. He just shoot, just clank. Fucking terrible. But
He don't want to be there. He's just not trying to do the load management. He playing out his contract. He don't want to be there. He just
he's gonna dot his notes too, huh?
Man, you know Seth Curry went out of there. You know, this man, look. Steph calling them like, yeah, I know it's fucked up over there in Brooklyn, bro. Like, I know that shit fucked up.
You said KD did what?
Me.
You said KD did what? Oh, nah, he would have did that over here. Draymond would have got him.
Draymond would have knocked his ass out, boy. Hey, Draymond, guess what they did over there?
Yeah. Man, yeah, it's a mess in Brooklyn, man. It's fucking terrible, man. I wish all the best to you, Udoka.
They about to go back to Jersey.
Oh shit, man. Because I want to see Udoka do good. I don't want him to get like the bad rap and not being a good coach because of this stint in Brooklyn, man. But he got his fucking work cut out. And Kyrie suspended for 5 games now too. So I don't know. So should be fun to watch Brooklyn, man. But you got a finals prediction, Marshall? Anybody you got going to the finals?
Nah, not right now. Not right now. You know, Celtics all day. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all look good though. Y'all look good.
We always look good. Okay. We always look good. What is going on, man?
But I like Celtics, I like y'all. I like y'all. Y'all got a young.
Shout out to Concord, Massachusetts. That's why I'm a Celtics fan. Cause I was born in Concord, Massachusetts, by the way. So shout out, you know what I'm saying, Concord, Massachusetts.
Why you ain't shout the Patriots out?
Man, I don't fuck with the Patriots.
Oh man, shit, man. Well, shit, man. You got anything else you want to throw in there, man? Any topic, any sports, anything you want to throw in there before we get ready to wrap this up?
You know, check us out. You know what I'm saying? Four Cornerz of Wrestling. Look, the Paul brothers. Them boys, the seer. People are laughing at them, bro. People are laughing at them. And one thing I have noticed is when people laugh at other people, that person makes it a point to prove those people wrong. These Hogan boys are on a mission. We got one that just knocked out a UFC. Anderson Silva. You know what I'm saying? And you got the other brother that's going up against Roman Reigns at a pay-per-view this weekend. You know what I mean? So they're doing it big. he just had the one go up against Floyd. I think one that went up against Floyd, Logan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one that fought Floyd is going up against Roman Reigns this weekend. So, hey man, these boys making moves in the sports world, and if his brother, I got to see him fight somebody real though.
I'm about to say, man, you
Because
giving
he's fighting all these old people and all these retired people. I need to see him fight somebody current right now that's ranked.
You got a name?
And see how he do.
You got a name?
I got so many. I can't. No, it's on my tongue, and I can't. So many that I want to.
They never fought not one boxer.
No, he's fighting everybody that's like retired or UFC.
Yeah, no,
I don't think that's
one boxer yet. Period. Not one.
Yeah, but he's claiming himself to be a boxer. Is what
that's my point. He ain't fought one yet. So how
right?
How's he a boxer if he ain't fighting no boxer?
Right, he ain't fighting no
right. So I want to see him fight an actual boxer. But hey,
I'm a football player. I play flag football.
Shit.
So look, he made some money off that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the cause that he was fighting for with that jump was a good cause because it's for the athletes. But yeah, I got to see him fight somebody real. You know what I mean? But yeah, until he fights somebody real and all that, hey,
he's gonna get his head hit.
I still want to see it because Floyd took mercy on his brother.
Yeah,
we already know that.
Floyd held him up like twice.
That was his last fight, matter of fact. That fight with Floyd was his last fight. He went to wrestling after that. So that's why I want to see his brother fight a real fighter, because guess what he's going after that? We're going to be talking about him on In the Four Corners of Wrestling.
I was gonna say, man, what's the chances you think Roman Reigns gonna lose to his brother?
0.
Negative 35,000.
You put your bet on Roman Reigns, you was an idiot, bro. Like, oh my
man.
God.
I figured
tribal chief is so hot right
you
now.
Idiot.
Listen, I know this is the man cave, but if you are not watching the wrestling right now, wrestling is so hot right now, and Roman Reigns is like the hottest thing going. Him in the bloodline with Sami Zayn. Hey, we feeling Uzi today. I'm feeling Uzi today. You feeling Uzi, Oracle?
No.
You might not say because I had to say it like that, but I'm feeling Uzi, man. You know what I mean? Hey, it's hot right now.
I'm feeling kind of Uzi. Oh, hey. Yeah, Jay. I know you don't watch wrestling, Jay, but that wasn't even the question you should ask. Like, he ain't. I mean, really, ain't no point having a match. We already know everyone know who.
Roman Reigns is that dude. Like, I've been watching a little bit. I've been getting back into it, especially since y'all's podcast. I've been watching y'all. Yeah, Roman Reigns is that guy. Like,
oh no, forget him. It could be any other body that's somebody that's a champion. There would never ever be in the history of the WWE a dude that's like a YouTuber or that's not a wrestler come in and win the heavyweight championship. Not in WWE. It's happened in WCW. That's why it won't happen in WWE.
Right. They let David Arquette win they belt.
Yeah, like, David Arquette won in WCW. So they will never do that in WWE. WWE would not now him fight. They're gonna have people fight for it, but nobody ain't gonna win. I don't care if a damn if it's Papa Shango the champion.
Shit, I remember him too. Wild motherfucker. Damn.
Oh, man. Yeah, guess who he will end up being? The Godfather.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a
man that was putting out voodoo chants was out there. Next thing you know, had a whole train.
Damn. Hey, that's why y'all need to turn to In the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast, man. Episodes drop Sunday. They got news. They letting y'all know all kind of information, man. I learned something new just within this short segment right here, man. That's more of a reason y'all need to tune in and check them brothers out over there, y'all. Because they got that good shit. So
yes, sir. This was fun. I might have to come back and crash again, man. When G Money get back.
Definitely
I can't be scared of that cowboy talk. I can't be scared of that cowboy. I gotta confront it head on. You know what I'm saying?
Good,
gotta confront it head on.
Yeah,
that's
man.
my man though.
Get well, good, G.
Man. Get well, G.
We appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Mike coming through. You know what I'm saying? Dropping through the man cave and kicking it with me. Again, I'm Jae Jones. You can find me on all social media platforms under Jae Jones. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Again, we are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Check us out. Follow us on social media, 613 Faye. On Facebook, 613 Faye, 613 Faye DMV on IG, 613 Faye on Twitter. Again, and 613 Faye Productions on YouTube. Check us out. Like, subscribe, demand, and like and subscribe. Drop a comment. Until next week, we see y'all then. G, get your throat together. I know, you know what I'm saying? Get that together, man.
Pause.
There you go. And until then, man, we see y'all then. We're going to close the door on y'all ass. Foes up.
Quads down, baby.
That was so